July 31st, Floki unveiled Floki Finance, abbreviated to FlokiFi, with the first protocol being the FlokiFi Locker. The locker went from testnet to mainnet October 27th, and in the meantime, partnership after partnership was announced, with many more impressive partners Floki will be announcing soon. So it's time for a video where we shortly go over FlokiFi, what the FlokiFi Locker is, and what it means for the Floki ecosystem. Are you ready? Let's get into it. FlokiFi is the umbrella name for a series of decentralized financial products under the Floki brand. So think of a series of utilities that Floki will be launching that will make FlokiFi an ecosystem within the wider Floki ecosystem. The FlokiFi Locker is the first protocol and utility product to launch under the FlokiFi umbrella. Going forward, Floki now has its first utility product live on mainnet. Let's take a closer look at the Locker protocol. Key features of the FlokiFi Locker are locking LP tokens, where project teams can lock their liquidity pool tokens for as long as they want. This will prevent rug pulls since LP tokens will be inaccessible for an infinite period of time. Vesting tokens, where teams of a project and individuals can vest tokens and distribute to as many people as they want based on their desired schedule. Locking tokens, where project teams and individual users can lock any token for a set period of time to let users know that tokens belonging to team members or certain users are safe and untouchable for the period of time it is locked. Locking NFTs, where project teams and individuals can lock NFTs for the same reasons I just mentioned. This includes a batch lock feature, which is innovative compared to other solutions. It allows users to lock multiple NFTs in a single transaction. ERC 1155. FlokiFi Locker is the only token locker to implement the ERC 1155 multi-token standard. The ERC 1155 standard allows you to have different types of assets, both fungible ERC20 and non-fungible ERC 721, with different quantities in a single contract. Fungible tokens are cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Floki, and non-fungible tokens are NFTs like a Bored Ape or Flokitar. This is something that can be game-changing for blockchain games and other protocols. So the FlokiFi Locker is an EVM-compatible crypto locker protocol that allows you to lock digital assets on up to 12 supported blockchains. The blockchains include Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Phantom, Avalanche, Optimism, KuCoin Community Chain, OKX Chain, Arbitrum, Kronos, and more. So now that you know what the features of the FlokiFi Locker are, let's take a look at how it will help the Floki ecosystem. The FlokiFi Locker will create revenue for Floki from transaction fees. Depending on the service being used, the user pays specific fees. 25% of transaction fees automatically buys Floki tokens to then burn these. The other 75% goes to the Floki treasury. In other words, this will add buy and burn pressure to the Floki token and make it perpetually deflationary going forward. Furthermore, the protocol will be generating revenue for Floki regardless of market conditions to allow us build more aggressively and position Floki for increased adoption. So is this a product that is being used, and do we have competitors? Let's take a look at the data and why this is interesting for Floki. The DeFi industry currently has a TVL, total value locked, of $90 billion according to DeFi statistics portal DeFi Llama. At the peak of the bull market, this number was reported to be over $250 billion. According to Token Sniffer, more than 1.6 million tokens have been created across top blockchains and thousands of new tokens are created every month. Combine this with the total value locked within the DeFi industry and it sounds pretty interesting to me. Let's take a look at FlokiFi Locker versus competitors. The two main competitors to FlokiFi Locker are Unicrypt and Team Finance. Starting with Unicrypt, unlike the FlokiFi Locker, Unicrypt does not allow locking NFTs or the ability to lock tokens for more than a couple hundred years. Also, it does not support the ERC 1155 standard. Looking at Team Finance, their protocol does not allow batch locking NFTs or infinite lock times. Also, it does not support the ERC 1155 standard. The FlokiFi Locker also has very competitive transaction fees compared to other solutions in the market. For example, FlokiFi charges 0.5% lock fee to lock liquidity pool tokens, where competitors charge up to 1% of LP tokens for a lock. FlokiFi has already announced impressive partnerships, including the world's biggest DEXs, decentralized exchanges, and launchpads to adopt and use the protocol. This includes Trader Joe, which is the biggest DEX on the Avalanche chain, CherrySwap, which is the biggest DEX on OKX chain, ApeSwap, which is one of the biggest DEXs on BNB chain, and SpookySwap, which is the biggest DEX on Phantom blockchain. FlokiFi has formed strategic partnership with these DEXs, where they will be adopting FlokiFi Locker as its preferred protocol for locking LP tokens of projects that list on its DEX. Stay tuned because there are a lot more partnerships to be announced. Regarding the safety of the protocol, FlokiFi Locker is audited by industry security leader Certic, a Floki partner. This shows it is a strong and reliable protocol. Certic is responsible for auditing protocols used by the crypto industry's biggest brands, including Binance, UOB, OKX, and many others. This is in addition to months of thoroughly testing, fixing potential bugs, and attack angles by a team of almost a dozen people. Oh, and did you know that there is a referral program? That's right, you can earn 25% of transaction fees from any user you refer that uses the protocol. This serves as both a reward for introducing people to the protocol and an incentive for partners who want to refer users to use the protocol. Visit the FlokiFi website to see the locker live on Mainnet and have a feel for it on FlokiFi.com. More links to useful information can be found in the description. And that's it for today's video. I hope you found this informative, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to stay up to date. Thank you all so much for watching and see you next video. Bye now.